Angels, the secondary antagonists in Evangelion. Gendo's number one. Shrouded in mystery. Until now. Because today I'm going to answer the question, what, why? What are they? What do they want? And why do they want that? So let's begin. Every single one of them comes from Adam. Not that Adam, this Adam. Well, maybe this Adam, if you change the story a little bit. And lie. But there are a lot of Bible references in Evangelion, so I wouldn't be totally surprised if the angel Adam was in fact this Adam, just a little bit taller and glowier. But that doesn't matter right now! Adam was sent to Earth by the first ancestral race, and I had an entire segment written about them, and how they don't deserve a name as cool as that, because they let their entire race get wiped out, even though they had the power to recreate themselves. And it even made a comparison to the Forerunners from Halo. But then after the smallest piece of research, I found that not only were they never wiped out, but Adam is a member of their race, and they just sent him out into the universe to create new species and members of their race, just for the hell of it. So they were absolutely nothing like the Forerunners from Halo, because the first ancestral race didn't wipe out all life in the universe, including themselves, then recreate almost all life, the only exception to that being themselves, because they felt a little bit sad after winning a war in the most baller way possible. I mean, talk about crybabies. No, the first ancestral race were nothing like that, because they were chads who wanted to make the rest of the universe just as based as they were, and thank God the Forerunners didn't try and make the rest of the galaxy like them, because then we'd have an entire galaxy filled with sentient pussies. Back to the angels. As part of making everything in the universe as based as them, the first ancestral race sent Adam to Earth. They also sent Lilith into the universe, but they sent him somewhere else, which is unimportant for now. They sent these two out in the same way they sent everything out. They made a lance of Longinus to neutralize them in case of an emergency. Then they put the lance and the angel in the moon and sent the moon out. We actually get to see the Dark Moon in episode 26 of Neon Genesis. Adam came to Earth in the White Moon, but before he could do anything, Lilith crashed into Earth, causing the first impact. In this impact, Lilith's lance of Longinus got destroyed. Now, because only one of the seed angels was supposed to be on Earth at a time, one of the lances would activate and neutralize the other angel, but because Lilith's lance got broke, Adam's was activated, and Earth became the proud property of Lilith. So now, Lilith is the only active angel on Earth, but unlike Adam, Lilith is a bit of a slacker and only produced one type of angel. Now, I know what you're thinking. How can this be? TODBOO, you just said that Adam created all angels. And I did say that, but what I also did was lie. But I only lied because the angels that Adam produced were so drastically different from Lilith's angels that it's difficult to see how they're even related in the first place. I mean, I'll show you. Let's go through the list of angels. Here's all the angels Adam created, and here's the one angel Lilith created. The Lilin. Not a very original name. Kinda narcissistic if you ask me, but we'll roll with it. This race of angels is us. That's right, we're angels. And really, you should have known this. I mean, just look at your reflection in the screen right now. Only an angel could look that good. It was there all along, but we never saw it. You look beautiful. Don't let anyone ever tell you otherwise. Now let's look at Adam's creations. Every single one of them is just a hideous monster, and somehow they're related to us. And I don't mean in the same way that humans are like 95% the same as a banana. No, I mean we share a common ancestor with these guys. Adam's angels are like 99% the same as us, which is probably why they look so much like your mum. So that covers what the angels are. The first two daddy angels, yep, that's the official term for them. Don't look it up, just trust me. The two daddy angels were sent to Earth to make other angels, because their creators wanted the rest of the universe to be chads just like them. So on to the next segment. What do they want? I'll start with the Lilin, because they are the most important, and my most favourite. Also, I'm biased. What are you gonna do about it? Punch me through the internet? Yeah, didn't think so. Lilin want... I don't know, man. Money, bitches, a competitive Formula 1 season. We're pretty simple creatures. Now on to the more complex Adam's angels. What do they want? Well, it's a little bit complicated. They all want different things, unlike humans. All 8 billion of us want the 3 things I just listed, no exceptions. Some of Adam's angels want to wipe out the Lilin, because they're mad that only Lilin compete in Formula 1, so it's clearly their fault that this season sucked. Some of Adam's angels want to return to Adam, presumably to complain about this year's Formula 1 season, and some angels just want to wander the earth like the useless bums they are. Or they're waiting for the new regulations to see if that makes the racing any more interesting. But one angel wants none of that. Well, maybe he wants some of that. It was his mission to start the third impact and destroy the world, but instead, all he wants to do is dick around and make Shinji happy. Good fucking luck with that, mate! He's a Ferrari fan. Happiness is a foreign concept to them. And you know what? Wanting to dick around is the perfect way to describe Kaoru. Because there's dicking around with Shinji, and then there's dicking around with Shinji. Now onto the daddy angels. What do they want? They just want to populate the earth with their progeny. By the way, progeny is the classy way of saying children, and children is the teenage way of saying life-ruining mistake. So I think that pretty accurately covers what the angels want. Now finally onto the why. The daddy angels just want to create life because it's what they were made to do. It's a pretty simple answer, really. Next! Why do Lilin want money, bitches, and a competitive Formula 1 season? Duh! Because they're cool? I mean, why wouldn't you want at least one of these things? Adam's angels are a little bit more simple than this. They want 3 things. Return to Adam, kill all Lilin, wander around. Kalru is an exception to this, we'll just ignore him. The angels want these three things because they all result in the complete eradication of all Lilin. If they return to Adam, it will start the third impact and destroy all life on Earth. If they wander around forever, eventually they'll just destroy everything, including the Lilin. And if they destroy all Lilin, then all Lilin will be destroyed. Pretty simple, really. And it's pretty obvious why they want to wipe us out. They were supposed to be the only inhabitants of Earth, but then Lilith crashed into Earth and created the Lilin, who took over their planet and now won't give it back to them. Basically, all the angels want is to reclaim their stolen property by any means necessary. Even if those means destroying their property with them still on it. And this is why possession shouldn't be 9/10 of the law. Because some people are stupid and don't deserve what they have. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you learned something new. Please subscribe and I'll see you next time. Bye!